What is up, G.I. Joel Nation? Today is January 15th, 2022. And the reason that I am mentioning the day is that it is an incredibly important day in terms of my journey of going to own my own comic book shop. For those of you that don't know, exactly 1 year ago today, I left a full-time job to pursue my dream of owning my own shop. And it has been an absolutely insane year. And I know it's been a while since I posted, and we're gonna get into that in just a second, but I just wanted to start off by saying thank you all so much for the last just amazing year. A year ago when I quit my job and I was leaving on my last day of work, I really did not think it would get to this point. I really didn't see what the future looked like in terms of not having a job. I went straight from high school to the military and then got a job when I got out of the military. So there's never been a time where I didn't work for someone else. But being able to pursue my dream, to be able to create content full time, to open my own comic book shop and make a living doing something that I genuinely love, I'm so grateful to God and all of you for making that possible. And like I said, it has been a while since I've posted a video here on YouTube, and I have a really good reason. I had a new daughter born. So my wife went into labor a little bit early than we expected, and I didn't have time to prepare content like I had originally planned to do. But we welcomed my beautiful daughter, Eleanor Birdie Prentice, into the world on December 13th. So she came a little bit early, and I didn't necessarily have a lot of time to prepare content beforehand. And since she's been born, anyone that is watching that has kids, you know what it's like trying to rebalance now with two kids, both under 2 years old, and just trying to kind of figure out the new schedule and everything. But hopefully starting this week, I can get back to a more regular posting schedule. On top of having a new baby born, I also had one of the best week of sales that we have ever seen at GTX Comics. As you can see from this picture and video here, that we sold a record amount of comic books in a 2-day period. And it has already set up January to be one of the best months I have ever had as a business owner. Posting just a couple of videos on TikTok, a few of them blew up, and I had a record amount of sales, sold out of a lot of really popular books, a lot of single issues, trades, graphic novels, everything, even sold my first 2 action figures. So while I haven't been posting here on YouTube, please know that I am still working hard on this journey. I am still here. I am posting regularly on TikTok, on Instagram, so make sure you're following me on those platforms as well. But like I said, hopefully this week, and I have some exciting news about it, we'll be getting back to a more regular posting schedule. So coming up on this week on January 19th, I am having an exclusive interview with the one and only Gary Vee. If you don't know who Gary Vee is, he is a very popular businessman, internet icon, influencer, early investor in companies like Facebook, Uber, Google, just a big name when it comes to business and technology. And he is actually also really big in the collecting space. He is much better known, I think, within the trading card spaces or the sports card spaces, but he does also dabble in comic books and other pop culture collectibles. And we are going to be discussing NFTs this Wednesday. So this Wednesday, be sure to keep an eye out for that new video. I'm going to be interviewing him Wednesday afternoon and posting that video like immediately afterwards. We're just going to be talking about NFTs and comic books and what do the future of this technology mean for this hobby. If you want to learn more about what an NFT is, be sure to go back and check my video, Comic Book Shop, What is an NFT, linked in the description below. But I am super excited to be interviewing Gary, and to think that after just a year of doing this full time, I'm having the opportunity to interview one of my actual real life heroes is just incredible. But thank you all so much. Like I said, it has been just a crazy couple of weeks, and hopefully starting today and the rest of next week, we'll get back to a more regular posting schedule here on YouTube, as one of my big goals for 2022 is to hit 1,000 subscribers and fully monetize this YouTube channel. So be sure, share the channel with your friends, send the video out, watch it to the completion, drop a like, leave some comments, let's connect and talk comic books a little bit more. And I just want to say thank you all so much, and I'll see you later.